Good evening, this is DJ Roob, host of Not So Serious Radio on KKSM, Palomar College Radio. And I am welcoming you here to the Pacific View Art Center in Encinitas, where we host the Pacific View Sessions. This is a program of the city of Encinitas to showcase local bands from the San Diego music scene. And tonight, we're bringing you SUNBENDR.
Lights out in a white Lamborghini, Golden Hill to the Costa Martin. Pick a young lady home for the sitter. Go get your wife, she's at the dance club. I can tell by the way that you drive, you're not from around here. Trading off with the boys in the city, making moves on a waitress at night. Picking up from the hometown choker. never thought I'd get to spend. Hooray for the B-sides. The biggest part of me has come alive like a permanent weekend. I know that it will never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Hooray for it.
Hooray. Hey, Sunbender. Welcome to your Pacific View session. Good to see you.
It's a privilege and an honor
Yeah.
to be here, for real.
Did you ever think, Chris, that back in the second grade, you'd be in this room making as much noise as you possibly could?
You know, I did a air band to the Cars, Shake It Up, with a tennis racket on a stage over there. I think I got 4th place in the talent show.
Out of 4?
I think, yes.
And now
I
you're in a
expected
covers band.
this.
You're in a Cars cover band.
Yeah. I expected to do this.
Full circle.
No, this is awesome. This is honestly like the coolest thing to happen to Encinitas in ages. Coolest thing to happen to Encinitas since Sunbender.
Yes.
Yeah, well,
This is the coolest thing happening in this little space at this moment.
At this
right
moment.
now. I mean, come on.
Definitely.
so how about some quick introductions?
What's your name again? Frank. Oh, yeah, this is Frank.
Why don't you let Roob introduce us?
Roob. Oh, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
You do the talking.
I was going to let you, but anyway. Frank Dixon, mad drummer, plays the drums harder than anyone I've ever met and before. And that's our house kit, so, you know, you're on the hook.
Yeah.
We call him the Joey.
Joey in the pocket, you know, like a baby kangaroo.
Baby kangaroo.
He's right there. He lives in the pocket.
He's ready.
Joey in the pocket.
And we got Brandon Parkhurst. Hello.
Yep.
Do I look somewhere?
Yeah.
He plays guitar.
Yeah.
Sings.
And Chris Cote.
Yep. I try to play this, at least the top 2 strings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's working on getting to learn to play the bottom two
My bottom
strings.
2 strings are literally brand new. But
They look
I might have
unused.
to resell them.
Original strings.
Original strings from 1979.
Totally
Still in
unused.
perfect condition.
So, Brandon and Chris, you guys have some history musically going back quite a few years. Cut You Up. Hear about that a little bit?
Yeah, we were in Cut You Up together for 3 years. What, you're 22? We were in Cut You Up together for a long time. We've all been friends for a long time. Brandon and Frank were in Yovi together in a band called Sister Juanita. So we've all been in each other's orbit for a long time, and I feel like we all kind of, at this point, we share a very like-minded yet different brain. Similar influences, I'd say, but we each come into the band with a different skill set, like a SWAT team.
That's a kind of boring story, Cut You Up. Let me just say, when we finished Cut You Up, we're like, what are we going to do?
Oh, yeah.
And we started getting together. We're like, oh, let's just try and like start. It was kind of crazy.
Did you just officially break up, Cut You Up on live TV?
I didn't mean to do that, but this is crazy because we got together and we are getting older and we had so much fun playing and Cut You Up. And then
I wasn't actually getting older.
we just started jamming together and it wasn't very good.
I thought it was good.
But it was like, I mean, it was fun, and we're like, but we just knew, we're like, these songs are not. And then I just remember kept going, we just got to keep getting together, hanging out. And then one day we had Isaiah Mitchell come over. You guys all know Isaiah. And Chris just started playing this bass line, and it's called Retribution. We're not going to play it tonight, but that's kind of weird that we're not playing it. But anyways, all of a sudden, this one bass line that he made up, and Izzy started playing drums. And Izzy wouldn't be in our band. He was just hanging out. He's like, I guess I'll just sit on the drums. And it worked.
It worked.
And then it's like we opened some kind of channel, and then all these songs just dropped through, and then Frank came in, and yeah, it's great.
Frank
Frank
cleaned
is
it
the
all
glue.
up.
Anyways, it was uncomfortable to be playing together for so many years and cut you up and then start something new and not have good songs come through. And we just stuck with it. And then all these awesome songs, at least I
But
think.
soon they'll be good. Soon good songs will come through this band.
Thank you, Frank Dixon.
And he said sometimes he's like,
service.
maybe I should play some like the third and fourth string down on the bass. Maybe that would help. And I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that. Because
Do your fans like inside jokes from bands that nobody else knows about but us?
Yeah, that's a big hit.
You can edit that part out.
That's a big hit. So I saw you first time maybe 2 years ago. Is that about right? Yeah. And I was pretty blown away, and I've seen you several times since, and you get exponentially better each time. So tight,
thank
so
you.
powerful, so loud, Frank.
Yeah.
And it's really enjoyable to see. And now there's an album coming out.
Right. Yeah, we got signed by an awesome label called NC Records.
ENCI.
ENCI Records, and they basically they surprised us by saying they liked our music, and they basically now they take care of all the stuff that we were doing, like getting on the computer and putting songs out and like trying to get people to hear the songs, but now we have this awesome label helping us and pushing the music out to the people. So I guess the goal is it's like you want as many people as possible to hear the songs that you work hard on and that you actually love, and you just want them to get out there. So NC Records is helping us get those songs out there. We have a couple songs out now on NC Records. We have 3 more to come. We have one coming out
Tomorrow.
Depending on when you see this, if you're in the future, it already came out and you're already enjoying it. But if you have yet to hear that song, it's called Stay All Night, and it would have been in the past, and now it's out.
And we don't know how to play it all the way. Can I say something else about NC Records?
Yes.
It's Pat. Pat's here, and that's awesome. And our friend Chris Georgian, and they have a big time history in music. So it was such an honor to have them consider us as being part of their crew. They have major history in it, and they've kind of broken everything down, and they're really helping bands like us get our songs out to the world, and we're really grateful for that.
Yeah. And the next song is called Stay All Night. It's definitely our most romantic, potentially most popular song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can people dance to it?
Yeah, definitely.
You can. It's very.
You can
yeah.
do the lambada to it
A
if
funny,
you want.
a
It's
funny story
any
about that
dance.
too. We were recording it, and we were recording in the studio, and we were playing it, and someone who was helping us produce it came in the room, and he goes, "Man, that song's awesome, but it's called 4 on the Floor. You guys ever heard that? Boom, boom, boom." And it wasn't doing that before, and he added that little thing to it, and it just pushed the song through.
Yeah, we had a producer come in from England. His name is George Perks.
Right.
And we just think English people are, I don't know, the accent makes them sound like they know more about music
Right.
than us.
100%.
And so he did.
And for
he
the
formed
record,
our songs.
I was thinking the same thing. It should have 4 on the Floor.
But you don't have an English
I don't
accent, do you?
And nobody
listen
listened.
to you.
Nobody listened to you, Brandon.
Yeah.
Who listens to me?
No. And then you recorded the album with Tom DeLonge, Blink-182, at his studio.
Yeah.
And he provided some guidance, but
Yeah,
for the
he
most
was-
part, George was the producer.
George came in to produce. Tom was gracious enough to basically loan us his studio for a week. And so we did 5 songs. Tom's in the other room doing his thing, but like Brandon said, every once in a while he'd kind of pop in and be like,
I can't help it.
maybe if you wanted, but you don't have,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
it was just like really just perfect amount of good input.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe that we pulled off these 5 songs in
A week.
5-6 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then with the Tom thing, it was funny because we've known Tom for so long, and we've always Cut You Up. We've been coined the least hardest working band in show business. You know what I mean? We have some gifts in our music, but it was rad to have Tom there and come in and go, dude, these songs are good. You know what I mean? Like it felt good.
It was encouraging. And his studio was free and high tech and awesome. And all the toys were there, all the guitars and stuff. So it was
All right.
rad. And to have that time limit was actually really cool because it was urgency.
Yes.
And you can tell
No
this
dawdling.
urgency in the music. Yeah.
No dawdling. Speaking of no dawdling, I think we need to get back to some more music, and it looks like you're set to play the song Peru. How about the briefest introduction of that song?
Well, it's about a person that just decided to switch everything up and go on a spiritual quest, which we're all for, but sometimes spiritual quests don't go the way you think they're going to go. It's not about anyone in particular. It's more about a situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You went down to Peru to do some ayahuasca to learn about yourself, but then you got kidnapped, and now you're like, well, sorry about that.
You know, it's like theoretically.
And
it's about
now,
whatever
now
you
there's
want
a
it to be
song about it.
Yeah.
We wrote a song about it.
All right, Sunbender, Pacific View Sessions.
You went down to find yourself. You found yourself in a terrible situation. That's a long way to go for a shot at self-discovery. Another bad idea or failed experimentation. Went down to find yourself. Found yourself in a terrible situation. Another bad idea and failed experimentation. Went down to find yourself.
Shaman, all up in my face again. I know jungle is my only friend. Bright lights guiding me home, unknown, all alone. I just know I gotta go.
You thought the coast was clear. You were looking in the rearview. You thought that coast was clear. You were looking in the rearview.
Shaman, all up in my face again. I know jungle is my only friend. Bright lights guiding me home, unknown, all alone. I just know I gotta go.
Went down to find yourself. Found yourself in a terrible situation. You thought the coast was clear. You were looking in the rearview mirror. Went down. Went down. Went down. Went down. You guys did really good on that one.
We sounded good?
Yeah, all of us. When I say you guys, I mean all three of us.
All three of us.
Everybody.
We're a two-piece with the singer.
It's two-piece with a couple guys singing. Oh, this is maybe our most beloved track at the moment, according to the algorithms.
'cause you're looking kinda nice. I see it in your skin, but you're all alone. This is just a test, but something from the smash. I knew right from the start you were a soul. And if she still decides there is no compromise, she wants it all. And if she still decides you'll never ride or die, you get right out. Go, Frank. She's coming on slow, looking kinda cold. You never stop to think there's no coming back. I should've realized that all you did was take. I knew right from the start you were a soul. Hey, where have you been? 'Cause you're looking kinda nice. I see it in your skin, but you're all alone. This is just a test, but something from the smash. I knew right from the start you were a soul sniper. And if she still decides there is no compromise, she wants it all. And if she still decides you're not to ride or die, you get right out. Madison Square Garden. Here we come. You know how to get to Madison Square Garden? Practice, practice, practice. Anyway, we have one or two more, or one more. You want to do an interview? Okay. I'm not trying to tell you guys how to run your show.
Kind of are. You are a.
Was I?
You are
Was I
a-
directing?
You are a VJ.
VJ.
Okay, one more.
This one is our most recent release up on NC Records. It's all over the internet, streaming. It's streaming into your homes. It's in your mind. You're hearing it. You're listening to it. You're moving to it. You're welcoming it into your heart and your soul.
It's available on Audible too. You want to listen to it before you go to bed?
Is it?
No.
Well, now everyone's going to Audible, Spotify, iTunes,
Kind of a short story.
other places that have music on their theme. It's called The Flood. When you get to the flood, do you walk into it? Now you're down on your luck.
Hey ho, Sunbender, Pacific View Sessions. Thanks for breaking all the windows.
Loud?
There's one of them left over there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Next song.
Wow, I just can't hear for a moment. Hold on. So we talked earlier about this album that's coming out. Does it have a name?
Releasing singles.
Okay.
5 singles up until it becomes an EP.
Okay.
Maybe we'll call the EP 5 songs.
Let's name her right now.
Yeah, do you guys have
Anyone have any ideas?
votes? 5-song EP. Sunbender, 5-song EP.
5-song EP.
All one word.
Enjoying ourselves.
Yeah.
That
Playing
works.
5
what do you guys
songs.
think?
5
Enjoying
songs
ourselves?
in a row. 5 songs in a row on the internet.
In alphabetical order.
Experience as.
All right, we got that. And we talked earlier about Tom DeLonge's studio, and you had George Perks producing.
Yay,
But we have
George.
to also give an appropriate shout out to local legend Chris Prescott, who tracked all the drums at his studio in
Belly of
Encinitas,
the Whale.
The Belly of the Whale. Chris of Pinback and Montalban Quintet fame,
In Hemlock.
and Hemlock and others.
Yeah, we
No knife.
recorded our the first 5 songs that we did. First 4 or 5 songs we did, we recorded them at Chris's studio. It's hard not to be starstruck when you're looking into those beautiful eyes, Chris Prescott.
My
but
friend.
We talk a lot about who he likes the most in the band. Currently, I think it's me, but
I think currently it's still
well,
me.
it might be Frank.
Currently, in the past, and in the future, it's still me.
No, Chris said that Frank makes him swoon.
Oh,
I knew it.
see? The silent executioner. Frank, do you want to say something?
No, that's been
He
established.
literally pushed the mic into the next classroom, the ceramics class next door. He pushed
You
the
don't
mic.
say much, my friend, but when you do, it's to the point, and we appreciate you for that.
Yeah.
You know?
You're our Joey in the pocket, and we love you for that.
So we talked earlier about some of your influences. We talked about it vaguely, but do you have any influences you'd like to shout out here?
Currently,
Bands or otherwise?
you want to talk about current bands we're listening to?
I introduced him to Midlake.
I showed him Midlake so many years ago.
Midlake's good, spiritualized. I mean, what have we seen lately? Where have we gone? We went up and saw Mogwai up in, oh my gosh.
We all 3 of us were at the Jesus Lizard show at the Belly Up.
Perfect.
All music influences us. Frank actually had the idea. What was the chant we wanted to come out to?
Oh yeah, some weird stuff, but Krishna Das, yeah.
Yeah, Frank wanted we come
we're
out to
incorporating
Krishna
it all.
Das.
Yeah, we're going to see.
He's got malas on.
We're going to Levitation, Brian Jonestown Massacre, all that stuff. What's it like to interview us compared to other people?
I don't know.
Same.
My head hurts.
We should let him talk a little bit. Do you want to talk? This is your show.
I do want to tell everybody that coming up on September 19th, y'all are going to be at the Belly Up. On the bill is the silent comedy and transfer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty special.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
cornered our friend in transfer at the Jesus Lizard show and like, what's up, dude? Who's playing that show? And
Yeah,
next thing
we
you know,
can-
we're on it.
we
you
can
know
be
what I mean?
pretty
Sometimes you
intimidating.
got to force some muscle on some people, and next thing you know, you're on the show.
We got shows in general. We got shows on our Instagram at sunbender.band that we
Our record label's
announce.
here, and he's about to just go, we made a mistake. We need to cut these guys.
Yeah, he's looking for that
Got a
out clause.
5-song deal, bro.
All right, another question here. Which of you would survive longest if dropped into a Waffle House at 3 a.m. with only $5?
Him.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'd turn the
He's
5
actually
into,
done
like,
that
500.
before.
Yeah, totally. I'd be like, so
Yeah.
how do you
He
get
used to
$500
live like that.
Fair
in
enough.
the Sahara Desert. I'll find us whatever we need.
All right, what is the weirdest thing you've ever heard shouted at you from an audience member?
And it's don't.
We
Well-
love your bass player.
No, my girl, my girl, we were playing with some bands, and we opened, we played, it was great. And then the next 2 bands, she proceeded to yell Sunbender during their performances, which
Oof.
I thought was cute.
Yes, but
Yeah.
also causes some kerfluffle.
But at us, one time someone yelled, your PA's on fire.
Yeah,
Was it true?
Yeah, your PA's on fire.
Fair enough. All right, and
when people, like we need to get more people to the shows so they could yell stuff.
Yeah, we can't hear because they're always in the back. We're like, scoot up, scoot up.
well, next time I see you,
Will you yell
I'll do
something
it.
weird at us?
Of course.
please.
All right, last question. What's the worst band name you almost went with before Sunbender?
Cry is free.
Cry is free, yeah.
That was the second one.
Yeah.
Cry
Is free.
Moonbender.
It's very like I think that somebody can use that name as for their emo band. Cry is free because it's a good emo band name, but
Yeah.
I don't think it suits us.
You haven't trademarked it, so I think
No.
we're good.
It's the funnest part about starting a band, but if you don't get the name right out of the gates, like in the first couple months, then it just turns into a nightmare. And then it's like, in the beginning it's fun. We're like, yeah. And then it's like, nothing's good. And you're like, who cares, Sunbender? It's just...
We had to take the E off. There was a band already existed called SUNBENDR with the E. So we just took that E off and we retook the song.
So you're now
the name.
Sunbender.
Yeah, no E at the end.
All right, fair enough.
Durr.
All right, I guess we got time for one more.
Yeah, what do you guys want to play?
Let's play pictures.
You want to?
What do you
I kind of remember that one. You guys like it? Tension? You guys want to hear a punk
yeah, what do you guys
song
wanna hear?
or do you want to hear like a romantic song?
You don't know it.
Oh, the new song?
We should be playing.
Do you
the
wanna
new
do a
song.
snippet
This
of the
is
new
so
song?
hor- Yeah, let me play.
We're going to do a snippet of the new song, Just Him.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the song?
I'm out of breath, but yet I'm feeling fine. So I watched the window and you dropped right on my mind. Right away, life's troubles, they bring me down, and my concentration is nowhere to be found.
You got the point, but it gets really
Hey,
good after
hey,
that.
hey, you get
It's
the
out
point.
now.
You get the
All right.
point, right? You get the point.
out
We,
now.
we got the point.
We're gonna do that with all our songs. Actually, we'll play you 20 seconds and be like, "You got the point." On to the next song.
Perfect. What was that snippet called?
Stay all night.
Stay All Night
All
comes
right,
out
perfect.
tomorrow. Check it out, and we
Or
promise.
last week, depending on when you're watching this.
We're really happy about this song. It's really just catchy and fun, and it's almost too catchy and fun for us.
Well,
But we're excited about it.
all right. Let's finish
I've been
strong
practicing
with
pictures.
one more full, complete song.
Yeah, hope we want to. You don't want to just get the point.
No more snippets. All right, Sunbender here. Pacific View Sessions.
what you want, my love. You always get what you want, my love. You always get what you want, my love. You always get what you want, my love.
Well, hey, Frank, Chris, Brandon, collectively Sunbender, thank you for breaking our windows, breaking our eardrums, generally being incorrigible. We loved every minute. Thanks for coming by.